I'm Bill McNeil. On crack, I like boys.
Destroy that right now.
I just want my grave to say one thing only.
What's that?
That's baseball. It was a great man, Jose Canseco, said that once.
Baseball.
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 The only two people not smaller than Mark McGuire. I'm Brian Sutter. This is my cohort, Jason Small Wee Wee Robinson.
That's right.
Crazy small balls.
Well, we laughed.
God, I laugh. Yeah. Well,
that was my professional baseball name for about 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never made a double A, though. Yeah.
Give a little hint on what the main topic is today. At my job, we did a thing for opening day. I even wore my bad day to be a hot dog hat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and they had a thing that was like, "What's your Cardinals baseball name?" And it was like, you're the first initial of your first, or the first letter of your first middle and last initial.
Okay.
And mine was like, Dirty Albert Johnson. And I'm just like, can I say that out loud?
Right. Like, watch out.
Yeah, the great sport of baseball is back. The Cardinals are already looking like dog shit. I've gone to my first game of the year so far, and
Probably your last.
yeah, it was just kind of like, you kids want to see a dead body? It's like we won the first two games of the season. Everyone's like, "Oh, this JJ kid, he's gonna take us all the way to the pennant." It's like, no, he's not. He's gonna accidentally give himself a reverse BBL with cement glue and flip his Hellcat into a ditch out in Festus. And
right.
Like he's gonna be fucking, shucking peanuts down AAA in Memphis.
Yeah. For the rest of the year.
And his best friend's gonna be some guy that always tells a story about the time. They're like, yeah, I bought PCP from P. Pablo one time. Just like one of those dudes where it's like, yeah, I made some real bad life decisions, but someone involved, kind of famous.
Right. A classic maneuver. We love that.
It's like when people are like, I know Jaquan. It's just like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd be saying that so loud.
Is that a thing you want to admit to?
Yeah. Hey, man, there's kids here. Hey, man, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, geez. Have some self-respect, for Pete's sake.
It's just, we love baseball.
We do.
It's just a miserable fucking game.
I know.
And half of the fucking rookies for the Cardinals right now, they all look like they're about to come out with a MAGA rap called like Balls and Tykes or something.
Hell yeah.
No, man, it's not
sorry,
hell
no,
yeah.
sorry,
It's
sorry,
real
no.
bad. They all look like different multiverse versions of like Forgiato Blow. They all got like the weird kind of like those black people who are not be moving next door kind of like wolf cut.
Okay.
Yeah, they all look like they know how to make a really good pistachio latte, but also hard R it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense. Like these are the people you'd see at the world's most racist Animal Collective show.
Isn't that every Animal
It's
Collective?
like, yeah, I guess it's the Animal Collective show in Tel Aviv or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
got him.
I'm just calling balls and strikes here, folks.
Take that, Animal Collective. They've had it too good for too long.
Had too good for watching join Tom Petty in the.
No. Let's not start that again.
I always like Black Dice more than Animal Collective.
Oh, sure.
The Black Dice story that I kept in my heart was that they played like some student union building like in Boston, somewhere in the Northeast. and it was a bunch of frat bros, and they were drunk, and they were heckling Black Dice. So Black Dice like cut the lights to the stage and just jumped into the crowd and beat the shit out of a bunch of frat boys while like everything's feeding back.
Okay.
And I like, just in my heart of hearts, like I don't even know if that story's true, but that is instantly cooler than anything Animal Collective has ever done.
Yeah.
It looks like here on our first little dealer for Waha's Classic, we got Banned on the Run.
We did. Banned on the Run. That is the headline from Daily Dot. Reddit, apparently, for reasons that I still don't quite understand, has banned Paul McCartney.
God damn it, they stole my... I'm looking at the headline here, and I'm like...
That was my bit. Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. Lindsay Weedston got there first. Reddit bans Paul McCartney for posting his own concert photos. They temporarily banned Sir Paul McCartney's accounts after it posted photos from his concert in LA last weekend via a Dropbox link. I think I see where the ban part comes up. Moderators later restored the account, but the post remains deleted for unknown reasons.
Well, first of all, this is not the real Paul McCartney.
Oh, right. Yes, it's you're right. The day after 2 concerts, Friday and Saturday, the account u/Paul McCartney posted on the sub r/Paul McCartney to share photos. And the post here was saved by
What if the actual dropout links just went to like CP?
Yo, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. You weren't supposed to see that part. That was from the after.
Me and my mate Jeffrey, we was hanging out after the show.
It's not a crime to party with Jeffrey.
I'm sorry, Palm Beach Pete. I said the wrong name again.
Palm Beach Pete. Now we're just sound like fucking what's his face from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Mr. Peterson.
Alan Ruck.
Alan Ruck.
Yes.
Was not being jacked off by those. The guy he's yelling at in the movie.
Yeah.
Ended up being a
Yeah.
pedophile.
Jeffrey Jones. Yes.
Yeah. The thing that would have made Beetlejuice actually a good movie is they had just cast him in there.
Right.
It just made it like really awkward. Like just like you're going to cast this pedophile in this prominent legacy sequel.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. We're kind of letting the film run.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that movie where everyone like is living with like the lions and tigers and shit, Roar. But it's just a pedophile. Like we're trying to film a movie, but there's a guy that had to tell us why he had to tell us some stuff about himself before he could come in.
Yeah. Our insurance tripled for that reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the idea was that Paul McCartney, because the shows were a phone-free experience, he had some pro photos that he wanted to share with the fans. Hours later, it says, the post was gone and the account banned. The post appears restored, though the user is still listed as deleted. Multiple theories about the ban blame Dropbox. These links tend to ping the automated ban system due to their use of scams in the past. And a lot of people, were just basically like, hey, Reddit mods suck anyway. Let's just go on and on about Jannies for a while. And, we had that guy that made that weird video to the CEO of Reddit.
The mods are the stalwarts and the taste makers of the future.
Mm-hmm.
We ought to be respected. We're not getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
We built your empire, and the reason why you can get all these big fancy homes, and I would really just love a crumb of respectuosity.
Mods should be treated better. Yes, we do it for free. You volunteer moderators. That's number 1. Yes, Reddit mods. Not great. 1 star. PC World brings us this story. I thought this was full of shit because it was, it was yesterday. It was April Fool's Day. A teenager, a 14-year-old, got his entire family locked out of their Google account and all their documents with one poor choice, throwing their lives into digital chaos. According to this anonymous post on the Legal Advice UK subreddit, so take it with a grain of salt, anonymous post, Reddit, a 14-year-old boy was using a shared family tablet, which had parental controls enabled. The kid opened the Gemini app and proceeded to, this says, do horny teenager stuff. He jacked off using Gemini Live mode with access to the tablet's camera. The good news is that Gemini recognized what was happening and locked down their account, although this seems to have taken, quote, a couple of days. The bad news is that every other Google account connected to that same device got the same lockdown. Both parents, the boy's sister, an older sister who's in college in the UK, 5 people, 3 adults, have been completely cut off from Gmail, Google Docs, ton of other personal info because a 14-year-old was jacking it. Everything is gone, the post says. 15 years of business.
All my Lisa Ann MPEGs are gone.
all those under all those barely legals all gone.
Oh god,
Yeah.
like tears in tears in the spank bank.
15 years of business, completely inaccessible. All my emails, all my documents saved in Google Drive. Even my website was linked to my Google account, and that's been locked too. I don't know how I'm going to pay my mortgage in 3 months' time. My daughter was having a breakdown in Scotland because her dissertation is due in 7 weeks. I tried to book a flight to see her and realized I couldn't do that without an email address. My whole life is completely fucked, writes the poster with understandable frustration. Is there a mechanism I can use to get all my Google accounts back?
I think killing your son. I think you can do that.
Is that right?
Okay. I got blood for blood.
Okay.
Blood in, blood out. You guys worship Bullock, right?
Yeah. This will take care of it, right? Just the one. We don't have to. We don't have to get the college.
So
age
what's the full story of that? Is there like how far does this go?
There's been no updates. All we've got is this Reddit post and a couple of other articles about it. All they've really got. Let me see if we've got an update on the subreddit directly. But yeah, I mean,
removed by moderator.
Wow. The post was removed as it was made with the intention of misleading other posters and or disrupting the community. This has now been debunked by Google.
Oh, so we're just going to believe Google because it's convenient on r/Google did nothing wrong?
Right. Apparently, according to the Reddit mods, who also, banned Paul McCartney, this is not true. So, all right. Nearby Neck 3162.
I don't want to remarry. I only want nearby neck.
Telling me there are no hot MILFs in my area. That they would just go on the website and tell me that for no reason.
That is what I'm telling you. There are the hot. I mean,
damn it.
geez, I don't know, man. Like I seen a primo trim pushing around a baby stroller when the weather gets nice for the first time in a couple weeks, and no fucking go across the fucking crosswalk.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it! If you're scared to walk on the street, just get in your fucking Subaru.
We talked about TMZ a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
Well, TMZ has become the story now. March 26th, just TMZ staff posted this. APB to TMZ users, send us Congress vacay pics. TSA officers are selling their blood to keep a roof over their heads. Members of Congress are packing their bags for a 2-week vacation, and we want the pics. Since compromise isn't working, maybe some shame will, and that's why we're asking everyone to be on the lookout over the next 2 weeks for the folks who, quote, work on Capitol Hill, enjoying their leisure time. Rebecca Wolf is down with this because she's a TSA agent who's struggling in every sense of the word. She told us on TMZ Live Thursday she's losing everything, including her health and sanity over the shutdown. Rebecca's last paycheck was February 28th for a grand total of $13 and change. Rebecca has posted a video this week where she noted some TSA officers have thought about ending their lives. If you spot a member of Congress vacationing in the next 2 weeks, please send it to us. We will post it on our website, social, and our TV shows. This was immediately followed by many, many pictures of Lindsey Graham, for example, on vacation.
A man with no children, very curious. Yeah, you scrolled back a really beautiful piece of information,
Oh, right.
which is Jack Black says no reunion on the horizon for Tenacious D. Thank fucking God. That fucking people whose whole entire personality revolves around fake dog poop at Spencer's are really bummed.
Yeah, I know. Lindsey Graham living in Fantasyland as government shutdown drags on. This was a couple days later.
What do you mean, someone ate all the pussy?
Lindsey Graham looks like a full-blown Disney adult on spring break because we just got a new photo of him on Space Mountain. Someone who answered TMZ's call to shoot photos and videos of members of Congress on vacay while thousands of federal workers go unpaid shot this pic showing Lindsey strolling in the Tangled area of the Magic Kingdom on Friday carrying a bubble wand. Cool. Here's the fun part of the story. As for the bubble wand, an eyewitness tells us he was holding it for a little girl while she was in the bathroom. Huh? Lindsey? Bud? Kind of weird. Is she related? Now, of course, they got Ted Cruz, who's never not been on, vacation.
I think Ted Cruz is a little different. Bernie Sanders is going home to tend to all the laundry on his multiple. They've been piling on multiple chairs in his living room. I've got to go home and do all his laundry.
For far too long, I have not done the laundry. I have to go home and feed the fish.
I brought AOC over. I'm going to show her my nice fish tank full of exotic fish. And if she wants, I'll show her what happens if I give him a little bit of Pepsi. It's quite a show.
She first arrived and said, "A damn bitch, you live like this?"
So, got a phone call from Cory Booker. He got into my Zen,
Oh, no.
and he's freaking the fuck out. I called my good friend Barack Obama, and I got straight to his voicemail, and he called me back about 30 minutes later after the situation had subsided. Cory Booker had ran to a door like a spooked horse and knocked himself out. And he just responded with, "Hey, Bernie, would you like to see this video of Michelle giving birth to a minion? This AI stuff's sure crazy." And I said, "No, Barry, this is not the time."
Not appropriate.
I just broke open the 6-pack of Pepsi. We're about to freak these fish out.
Well, speaking of animals freaking out, the Telegraph of London, the headline, "Squirrel Seen Vaping at London Park."
That's
Cameron Henderson.
it's just more proof that the UK is always going to be cooler.
Oh, yeah, for sure. A squirrel, Cameron Henderson says, has been filmed appearing to vape in a London park. Footage obtained by the Telegraph shows a gray squirrel perched on a wooden fence in Brixton, South London. Handling an e-cigarette, the squirrel held the device between his front paws and appeared to nibble on the plastic mouthpiece. The RSPCA said the video served as a stark reminder of the, quote, danger discarded litter poses to our wildlife. Craig Shuttleworth, great name, a red squirrel expert at Bangor University, said the squirrel was probably attracted to the vape because of its fruity flavor. Quote, eating a vape isn't part of their natural diet. Yeah, no shit. The components aren't something they encounter in nature. Also, no shit, Craig. Come on. They could gnaw at it and consume some of the microplastics. Buddy, have I got news for the water and the air. Millions of disposable e-cigarettes, the article continues, are thrown away in the UK every week, according to National Recycling, posing a hazard to urban wildlife. In the old days, you'd see lots of discarded cigarette butts, but I don't remember squirrels running around with them, Mr. Shuttleworth said. It would be reasonable to assume that a vape would be more attractive than a normal tobacco product that's not fruity. You don't want animals ingesting nicotine. They don't encounter nicotine in the wild, like so many chemicals. It's something you don't want them exposed to. Sadly, according to an RSPCA spokesperson, this is the tip of the iceberg, as 5 million single-use e-cigarettes were thrown away every week, according to research, prior to a government ban on their sale. These vapes contain materials and poisonous substances. Yeah, that shit's not proven.
Yeah.
It's mostly lead. Who cares?
Let him party, man.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that, squirrel's got a really important job and he's feeling fucking stressed the fuck out.
He's on his lunch break. He's just trying to get 10 minutes of fucking peace and quiet.
Leave him the fuck alone. Well, we like giving you something to play with that's not yourself. We're going to end our What's Hot Classic this week with a little something near and dear to all of our hearts. It's called Newgrounds Roulette, Brian.
Oh, God.
This is exactly what it sounds like. It is a very shockingly accurate website showing you what Newgrounds full screen would have looked like in the early 2000s. So it says Newgrounds was the spot for Flash animation back in the day. Hundreds are uploaded every month. This site compiles them and serves you a random one each time. So if we hit enter here, we see the background has the Beavis and Butthead Do America poster. You've got the very stereotypical late 90s, early 2000s college dorm in the background there. But yes, the Philips monitor and the Dell Dimension T100 desktop. Oh, yeah. Pentium 2, if you're lucky. So if you click on the play button, oh, boy, South Park.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What the fuck? Shockcomics.com Coming sooner than the little guy, it says. But yes, it was Eric Cartman's mother giving him a blowjob.
Yeah, it really, the audio syncing was really weird. It seemed very rushed. Like, it's just like the thing is, this guy just wanted to animate Cartman getting sucked off by his hermaphroditic mother. He didn't care how we got there.
Yeah, I didn't.
Poor
take the
artistry.
time. Yeah, not a lot of love in that. But here, we'll go through one more. We'll hit the roulette wheel, see if we got.
Oh, yeah. Sesame Street. Oh, yeah.
Two
This is
screws.
Classico. This is Primo.
A parody of Britney Spears' Hit Me One More Time, which is Make My Boobies One More Size.
Oh, booby, booby. Oh, booby, booby. My chest was supposed to grow. My cleavage wasn't right, though. My boobies, boobies. My breasts are completely full.
Oh, fuck. Man, dude. I
Yeah.
was like holding my breath because there's just so. We've refreshed this several times. So much stuff is just like it's South Park. It's weird, horny
Britney
dude shit.
Spears.
And it's just remembering how much we were obsessed with the life and the body of a person who came into public life as a 17-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And I guess she got breast implants before. Gosh, I mean, dude, like every fucking morning zoo, that's all they talked about from like
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. Oh, she's got some big bazongas. Well, I'm looking at these photos. Hee-haw, hee-haw. Wow, Uncle Horny. What do you think? I think those tits are fake.
That's right. Yeah.
Toilet flush sound.
Yeah, the morning zoos had a field day with her. I mean, people all over. Jay Leno every night, just ridiculous. And yeah, the parody songs, which were Sub, Bob, and Tom, which should tell you something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so relive them all. Newgrounds Roulette. Not great.
I feel like we could just do this
I know that
all day and just really upset ourselves
I
in
know.
new and exciting ways. The Masked Moon commented on this Britney Spears video with 2.5 stars.
Okay.
With on February 2nd, 2026.
This year.
Why was this added to the Halloween 2019 playlist?
That is an excellent question. To which we will never
Yeah, I don't
never
really
know the answer. Yeah.
There's Spanish here. I have a serious message from a bygone time.
Yeah, is this a game or an animation? From January of this year.
We've not really done like a full dive in the Newgrounds.
No, we talked about the Assassin games. I think that's as far as we went. Because Newgrounds is kind of its own culture, and
Cavernous.
subculture. It's so massive. It contains so much. It would be a multi-parter, I think, if we were to do one. It's just so broad and so large. Because I even felt like Vine, we kind of had to skip around a little bit just to get to the highlights. But yeah, that's Newgrounds Roulette. Is this real? Is this a game or an animation? We know it isn't a game. Crypto scams of the week.
You're listening to 48 Minutes of Dogs Barking, the podcast.
And now it's time for the Crypto Scam of the Week.
Got Chief.
Our good friends at The Block, Danny Park writing, Drift says $280 million exploit was tied to a sophisticated admin takeover. Friend of the pod, Zach XBT, criticizes Circle over USDC. Wait, that's two separate articles they mashed together. Well, we've got The Block saying Drift says a $280 million exploit was tied to a sophisticated admin takeover. A attack on Wednesday on the Solana-based trading platform drained $280 million. The headline from The Block that day, not an April Fool's joke. It suffered an exploit. They wrote on Twitter, quote, "We are observing unusual activity on the protocol. We're currently investigating. Please do not deposit funds into the protocol while we investigate. This is not an April Fool's joke. Proceed with caution until further notice." According to Rex Leaderboard, the attack would rank as one of the largest on-chain crypto hacks to date, and potentially the largest Solana-based exploit outside of the $326 million wormhole bridge exploit. Early in the day, April 1st, seems to be targeting multiple drift vaults, including JLP Delta Neutral, Sol Superstaking, and BTC Superstaking. One large transfer of 41.7 million JLP tokens was worth about 155 million alone, though other assets, including Sol USDC, CBBTC, and WBTC, were also drained. Drift is down nearly 5% to 0.064 cents. So Looks on chain found evidence that the exploiter has begun swapping the stolen assets into USDC using Jupiter, a Solana-based DEX aggregator, and bridging them to Ethereum to buy ETH. The attacker, as of 1745 that day, again, April 1st, just yesterday, the attacker held 19,903 ETH worth about 42 million. Yeah, appears to have been created 8 days ago and began swapping on OKX and Jupiter DEXs, and then 18 hours later, they got hit. Now, Drift has said a malicious actor gained unauthorized access to the protocol through a novel attack involving durable nonces. Hey, durable nonces, the British royal family? Hey! But what are durable nonces? I'm not familiar with that term. Let's see. It's a Solana term. Durable nonces. It replaces the block hash with a stored value, removing the 150 slot expiration window, offline signing, delayed submission. And because of that, they got control over protocol level permissions, enabling the attacker to introduce a malicious asset and eliminate withdrawal limits. As a result, all deposits in the borrow, lend, vault, and trading deposits were affected. As a precautionary measure, all remaining protocol functions have been frozen. Multisig has now been updated to remove the compromised wallet. But yes, $280 million. And it wasn't because somebody clicked a bad link or because any of that. It's just that somebody got real fancy with it and used their own protocol, used Solana against them, essentially.
Yeah, all this blockchain thing doesn't seem to be working out, man.
Seems bad.
It seems really bad. Like, again, like I said last week, like I still follow a bunch of crypto accounts from my boredom of 2021, and I'll do my timeline, and some of them still show up in like my alerts or whatever, and like it's really slow, man. And most of the time, honestly, a lot of them are mad at Trump about the war in Iran, or about mad about Israel in ways that are reasonable, and some that are like, oh, okay, I think I understand what your personal politics are, and I will not be subscribing to your newsletter.
Yeah, no, yeah. You can be unreasonably mad about, him fucking with your money, but then when you start like, yeah, send the bankers, and like, hold on. Hang on. It's been a bad scene for a while. I feel like we're getting to the dregs here. I don't know how much longer we got on this.
Shock.jpg was retired.
I know.
Before this, but how many times can we talk about some guy did someone did some fancy 3-card Monty digitally and made off with almost a $250 million, at least $200 million.
I was going to say, if not more, right? Yeah. I mean, because the crimes are new and sometimes novel, I mean, at least that's interesting. But yeah, how many times can you talk about a guy who jacks off weird? You talk to one every week, I know, but that's not the point. I do it side saddle. It's very strange. But now I'm leaving it up to you to imagine what that means. Because I'm not explaining myself at all. It's theater of the mind, right?
Yeah, so. You give yourself like this weird... Or if you use a ball brush to get your urethra all roughed up. So you can make your special strawberry shortcake cum for your wife. Jesus Christ. All right.
I'm rubbing myself against the cold stone. Yeah.
Babe, I'm all marble slabbed for you.
Hours of prep work going into lovemaking. Yeah, it's great.
Your wife's in like a Pillsbury Doughboy costume that looks a little uncanny, There's a comparison to be made into the weird E.T. porno costume.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, and then like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man mixed together. Yeah,
It also still seems like something you might see at a kid's birthday party in the hood.
right. And then dropping it real low.
Just
Yeah.
fucking do some insane crip walking with SpongeBob.
The joy that would bring me to Crip Walk with SpongeBob. Are you kidding me?
You know what? My 40th birthday's coming up soon. I'm going to put a call out to get some people.
Yes.
We rent some really cheap, unlicensed costumes.
Yes.
I want people crip walking in this
Yes.
backyard.
Yes.
We're all going to eat some brisket. We're going to have a
Yes.
great time.
Yes. If you can see walk, send me an email, Jason at number 4 dogsbarking.com.
If you live within an hour of St. Louis and you can crip walk,
And you know where to get a really
and you have
bad
no
looking
problem
Garfield
being up
costume.
someone dressed as Spider-Man.
Yes. This is all a nice segue into our main topic this week, because our main topic this week is a mythical figure, someone for whom the baseball is everything, and who wouldn't really be out of place in a Pillsbury Doughboy outfit, crip walking with SpongeBob. It's Mr. Baseball Zero. Brian, how did you first find out about Mr. Baseball Zero? Because this is one where you've been telling me about this guy for years, and
I'm not even sure if this is the same person. Yes, if you disagree with steroids, you hate Bayer medicine, as well as home runs and having a good time, everyone could do steroids. Yes, I think.
Now, the Mr. Baseball that exists on Twitter now, I believe, is an archive of these original posts. So
I don't know. He's like favorited stuff that I've.
Okay.
Because when I was at the Cardinals game, I posted a photo before even the first pitch was thrown. I was like, "Hey, Mr. Baseball, can you help the Cards? They need anything helps." And he liked it. So
okay,
there's someone's behind there.
Well, according to this article from offbeatbaseball.com, which is itself worthy of inclusion, because we talked about that online onslaught. Well, this feels like that, but for baseball. Offbeatbaseball.com, May 1st, 2015, with the headline, "The Best Baseball Writing from Around the Web." It's a sad day, friends. Today was supposed to be the day I was going to tell you about the wonderful Twitter account known as Mr. Baseball, an alias of that inscrutable user known more widely as Dwayne or Collating Bones. However, as he often does, after about a week and a half of tweeting as Mr. Baseball, this evening he ditched the handle for an even more impenetrable new identity. Dwayne is now tweeting as River King at River King 000000. It is unclear what the new focus is here, but it is heavy on references to the Catholic Church so far.
Yes, I think this account also might have morphed into the Rasta tennis ball with AIDS.
Now, those of you who have heard the show before, we did talk in the early days about Marijuana Simpsons. Dwayne at Collating Bones was the author behind Marijuana Simpsons.
I think that was one of the first things we talked about in Things I Hate.
Oh,
That was like the first or second episode.
I thought we
Things
covered
Hate.
it in a main episode. Okay.
I think we were flirting with we were trying to figure out what Things I Hate would be.
Okay.
And I think I wanted to here's like a weird thing. I don't know if it had enough meat on the bones for like.
I think it might. I think if we have a moment, we might have to go back and do
Sure,
this for
sure.
real.
Well, I mean, in the time, I was like, here's like a little something.
As this article mentions, the Marijuana Simpsons tweets, which were 249 pages if it was put in the format of a screenplay, it was a lot of tweets. And apparently, I found this out later, that it was based on a dare or losing some sort of bet with Twitter user Vrunt.
No way.
Yeah. So according to this post,
The guy that works for Legos?
yeah, that guy. This was a 2014 tweet from Vrunt without much context. It's an iPhone message from someone who he has in his phone as Idiot Dwayne. So it matches up. Vrunt saying, "Say what you will about this guy, but he's a man of his word." And this is Vrunt texting Idiot Dwayne. "Okay, but if I win, I don't want money. You have to dedicate your Twitter account to what if Homer Simpson smokes weed." And he did, for a glorious amount of time. If you've not read it, Marijuana Simpsons is listed by rubbercat.com as the greatest Simpsons fan fiction ever made, and I would agree with this.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I sometimes will just think about
The Herb Fortress?
The Herb Fortress.
Bart going to Iraq?
Yeah, and there was like also like original characters.
Sonic the Hedgehog shows up because his father died, and like, yeah, Lisa becomes obsessed with megabats.
Homer, I wanted to be an artist once. Now I mechanically pursue the means to stay blaze. I'm a slave to this wicked plant.
And yeah, so there is a script link. I will make sure to include it in the show notes today because it does format it like a script. And this was uploaded to script by Homer_marijuana_fan. That's and yes, it does go for 249 pages. George Bush immediately jumps in here and early page. And then what if Homer puffed it like this?
Shady laughing. Bush, you're insane.
Bush, it could happen, and then Errol Morris also shows up, Donald Rumsfeld. It immediately goes off the rails, and it's beautiful. If you haven't read it, do yourself a favor and do that thing. But yes, so Dwayne had written Marijuana Simpsons, but now he's doing The Baseball.
Yes, yes. If my son told me he wanted to be a pitcher, I'd send his ass to Israel.
2015.
2015. I mean, one of the first like weird Twitter hashtags was Israel does not have a right to exist.
Is it any surprise that the cowardly pitcher makes his home on a pile of dirt?
Yeah, I mean, these are like I feel like I remember eating sushi with my girlfriend at the time, and reading these tweets out to her, and her losing her fucking mind.
Yeah, because they're brilliant.
Because then it became eventually Rasta tennis ball with AIDS. It's I am the Rasta tennis ball, and I got the irony AIDS or some shit.
Jesus. In my dreams, I see the great sluggers of history crossing a river choked with human corpses. Those are just the selections from 2015. Of course, there are many, many others. Even recently, Mr. Baseball Zero, who is verified, just posted baseball fact. You are going to get what you deserve. Many, many people reposting this one on Blue Sky. I saw this the other day, which was the baseball graphic. The baseball is saying, I crave the cruelty of your bat. And there's a ton of there's other ones too, like
one of my favorite ones was it's a graphic of a batter crushing a baseball, and it's like the baseball player's thinking like you're going to die or something, and the baseball,
get the fuck out of my park. Oh yeah.
What was it's at your ballpark?
15 minutes ago, Mr. Baseball Zero is still posting. Yes.
Posted 7 hours ago. Baseball tip number 53. You can use your pistol to win the game, but this only works once. So fucking good.
I was reminded of Mr. Baseball because of some Blue Sky posts. Somebody was talking about Mr. Baseball, and at circles.bluesky.social, quick post of the Mr. Baseball image collection. If anyone's missing pieces here, which is what made me remember Mr. Baseball entirely. Here's a pitcher and a batter.
Me, the pitcher. I fucking hate you. I can't wait to blast this ball through your fucking skull.
They replaced number 6 in the Cardinals, Babe Ruth. And then that's fucking out of here. And the ball has been replaced by a nuclear bomb blast. And the catcher going, my fucking life is over. How did this happen? A bunch of people in the audience all thinking like he really clobbered the hell out of it. I think everything's going to be okay.
This might be Busch Stadium.
It does look like
looking at the backstop there. Yeah.
I finally feel at peace again. Is this what I'm missing? And then somebody just blasting a ball saying, get a load of this, you gawking freaks. The baseball themselves being anthropomorphic and asking to be smashed. I love that. Smash me, you strong motherfucker.
What are you going to do with that big bat? Going to hit me? Better make it count. Better make it hurt. Better kill me. One shot.
A lot of people really responded to this. I thought it was really like 428 reposts.
The dozens of posts about how much he hates pitchers. Then I wish I had screen saved it when it was happening, but he came back before this.
Yeah.
Before this iteration, Mr. Baseball, and was doing like the Mr. Baseball thing.
Yeah.
And then it became like the government killed my brother in like Saskatoon or some shit.
Yes, I found this on Reddit. Someone was talking about it as though it was an alternate reality game. So this is on r/ARG.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so someone sat here 6 years ago and like wrote it all out and saved pictures and did all this stuff. So Mr. Baseball Zero, this is Frog Lilla Frogla, sure. Mr. Baseball Zero, Peter Chapman, nope, it's Dwayne, sorry, recently started posting images and quotes about betrayal. On Thanksgiving, again, this is 6 years ago, the brother of Peter, Martin, again, none of these names are right. It's Dwayne because it's the character of Peter, but anyway, took over the account and explained that Peter had been shot and killed by the U.S. National Guard, who he says ambushed him aboard his car on a remote logging road in the Cascades in northern Washington. Martin started calling out the U.S. National Guard using the hashtag cover-up. The account was then taken over by Martin's attorney, saying that Martin was arrested by the FBI. Shortly thereafter, the attorney reported that Martin had died of natural causes while in custody. Lastly, the account was seized by the FBI, who tweeted about the seizure and then started posting pictures. And so here's some of these pictures that someone was kind enough to put on Imgur here. We have a car riddled with bullet holes, a road of the woods seen through a satellite, of the woods of a car in motion. The tweet was taken down. Yeah, so these really cryptic images of just like the woods.
Man, this was burned in my mind. This photo right here of like this fallen log and like the park path.
Yeah. So this says here, Twitter user Axio219 replied to the satellite picture with a panicked message. On his account, a similar FBI message as the one on the Mr. Baseball Zero can be found. As Mr. Baseball Zero, his account has had its profile picture changed to the insignia of the FBI. Update, the account just tweeted this picture of shell casings in the snow. They just followed up with this, which is a picture of the sky.
And the only response is deleted.
Yeah. Mr. GameCube 20XDX, if you check my other comments in the thread, I show what it is. I have made a Discord server for discussing this Twitter page in the event that it is an ARG. No thanks. A lot of people treating this as though it's real. You know, this is the Army National Guard camp is located around Tacoma.
I mean, it was really fucking wild.
Yes, I do recall this specifically. Sadly, a lot of this stuff is gone now because it's back to Mr. Baseball Zero.
Don't put April 10th. Don't put anything you care about in front of my baseball bat. I will smash that fucker into the stratosphere. I miss my son. I really want to get like a Mr. Baseball jersey.
All I ever wanted was to make the baseball bleed. Okay. I'm married to the baseball and the bat is my son. Okay. Yeah. So like things like they want to hurt me. April 2020. I think he really went through and just deleted a bunch of stuff. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This account has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Investigation in accordance with a seizure warrant. So they really, DOJ has informed me that my client, Martin Chapman, died of natural causes in federal custody. Missing my brother. The baseball is a mood and it's given me life. To you and me, this looks like a modest car for a beautiful baseball-loving man. To the U.S. National Guard, this looks like free target practice, and it's a fucking
Geometro.
When those hot bullets went through my brother's brilliant brain, the angels of baseball cried tears of fire. The Natty Guard blasted my beloved bro with Uzis and shotguns up on a ridge. They told him to get out of his Hyundai, and when he talked back, they pumped him full of holes like Swiss cheese. Now the top brass is trying to make it like it never happened. My brother lays dead in a National Guard laboratory like a big turkey split open from ass to forehead, being picked through by military scientists and doctors trying to figure out how to cover it up. They capped him out on a logging road up in Washington State. Hashtag cover up. Fucking with that round ass sphere. And then the post right before it, and don't we love it? I'm out here just trying to slap sphere and stomp sack. Some really wild stuff. When I put the sweet swing upon the baseball, I feel the fire of Allah broiling within my lungs. Amen. When my baseball bat give birth to a base hit, I go nuts. Yeah, and so a lot of these have been deleted, but thankfully the web archive is here to give us a little backup here. At Fat Barb, April 2015. At Collating Bones 3. I think you should change your name to Mr. Baseball and make your picture a baseball player and only tweet about baseball. I was shocked to log on today and find that Mr. Baseball account tweeting again. After having finally taken down at Deadspin, I thought it was over. What fucking joker is doing this?
The first 3 tweets.
Yeah.
If we are going to defeat Trump and transform our country, it will take all of us. And the tweet after that, Saudi Arabia. And the third tweet, I suffer. And then the fourth tweet, when I'm on that field, I can feel God looking down at me saying, go on now, hit it. Hit it hard, young buck.
Now, in my mind, God sounds like Joe Biden. So,
Go on now, hit hard, young buck.
My dad,
My dad could really fuck a baseball. Boy, he could fuck a bat.
You ever seen Belladonna?
It's kind of
Babalona?
like Sasha Grey.
Babaloo? Babaloo? You ever heard that song? Babaloo?
You ever heard of this glass olive chick? I don't know why my Joe Biden sounds like. What if Hank Hill was a gooner?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Cytheria ain't been the same since she quit squirting. Anyway. How do we end up in that pit again? All right. But yeah, Mr. Baseball, what a fascinating story about Twitter and weirdness and like.
I'm so glad we finally did this. I can't believe. I just always felt like describing it to you that I was like, there's no way that Jason's taking me seriously.
I didn't believe it was a real thing. Yeah. So thankfully I was able to confirm that, yes, it is real. And he is verified now.
Well, I mean, now he's just paying. He's trying to monetize his tweets, which he's actually like making funny tweets. So he's not rage baiting.
I'll take it. And I mean, again, this is the person who gave us Marijuana Simpsons. Fuck it. Get that money, baby.
The quote, Mr. Baseball. Baseball is here. Baseball is inside your home. Baseball is beneath your skin. Can you feel it?
I can. I can feel it, Mr. Baseball. Get the fuck out of my park. It's beautiful stuff. I had a lot of fun looking back through these on this episode. I gotta cop to that. Thank you for it. And then here's one, just one last to leave you with. He's replying to 2 users on Twitter in 2020. His first post was baseball sex.
His first response, Mr. Make It Happen.
Do you have sex with the baseball? To which Mr. Baseball responds, I fucked the baseball.
And then 2 years later responds with, up.
Oh, Mr. Baseball, we're so glad to have you back. That's all I'm saying.
The cowardly pitcher.
That's right.
Sweating, crying, being chased by the noble slugger through the halls of baseball. From the Baseball Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, we shall murder every cowardly pitcher on the mound. From their blood shall grow 1,000,000 beautiful trees, from all of which 1,000,000 perfect Louisville Sluggers will be made.
Amen. Perfect way to end the episode. Brian, why don't you tell the good people at home where to find you on the old internet?
If you want to meet up at Busch Stadium in Section 156, and hey, I got this baseball here. I was thinking me and you could fuck it. If you're not a cowardly pitcher, hey, buddy, I got this baseball here.
Thinking that both of us could fuck it.
Oh God, you get. If you want to fuck a baseball,
serious offers only. I know what I got. No low ballers.
If you want to go fuck a baseball, Twitter and Blue Sky at iShotGuybord, ISHOTGUIDBORD. If you want to see photos of people with their mouths open, you can check out my portfolio at assholemusicphotographer.com. And if you want to check out my Instagram of people with their mouths open, you can go to a music photographer over there. And I also have a really beautiful, amazing Substack, amusicphotographer.substack.com.
Excellent.
Jason, where can people go if they want to have you fuck a baseball?
Well, if you want me to fuck a baseball, I guess we can work that out. Shoot me a message.
The Mark McGuire baseball fleshlight.
with realistic goatee action. All right, anyway, yeah, you're going to find me
Still
over.
smells like a Corvette.
You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky as Video Crime. Not really on Twitter all that much. Pretty much anywhere there's a Video Crime, chances are it's going to be me. If you're on Letterboxd, if you're on places like that, and you see a guy named Video Crime, yeah, that's me. I'm also appearing on a podcast that's not this one, called Submitted for the Approval of the Midnight Pals. There I play the fictionalized version of horror icon Stephen King. Really funny. Hope you enjoy it. That is midnight-pals.simplecast.com, or anywhere podcasts are sold. Just search the words Midnight Space Pals. If you want to reach this show, you can do it in a number of ways. Give us a call, 314-246-9766. Tell us your filthiest baseball fantasies. We might even play them on the show. Why not? Shoot us a text at that number if you don't feel like talking, if you don't like the sound of your own voice, because God knows, not everyone does. Shoot us an email, Jason at 4 minutesdogsbarking.com, Brian with a Y at 4 minutesdogsbarking.com. Tell us what you think about the show, or tell us what you think of cowardly pitchers who deserve to be crushed by the might of our bat. You can also support the show, patreon.com/48minutesofdogs. There you will find our post-show hangout called Thanks, I Hate It. That is rounding the bases to 80 episodes of Thanks, I Hate It.
It's crazy.
A lot of fun stuff going on there. We also have a couple episodes of a little freak out we call the Mind Zone. And if you're really, really up for it, the punishment tier exists there for you. There we have our 90-minute commentary track on the Puke Fetish video, Garo Monster Home Delivery.
Still haven't figured out the one for...
I know, we still owe 2025. Don't worry, it's coming. Well, as we always say at this time, namaste, good luck, give mommy a good gut, fucking 25th Amendment now. Who ate all the pussy? And listen, if you're a pitcher, get the fuck off my podcast.
Thank you.